What's good, everybody? It's your boy Red X Black, and I'm back with another video. We got some unsettling news. Three were injured in I'm just read this. 3 injured by gunfire during a black militia demonstration. Now, in Louisville, Kentucky, there's protests going on for justice for Breonna Taylor, who was killed a few months ago in a no-knock warrant raid. And the whole case was messed up because it turns out that the guy that they were looking for had already been arrested hours before, and they went ahead with the raid anyway. She ends up getting killed because her boyfriend shot at the police because he thought there was an intruder. The whole case was completely just horrible. It was messed up. So now there's been protests going on, and this new militia, the Not Effing Around Coalition, can't say that word, the NFAC, they have been in the news recently for the Stone Mountain, Georgia protests, where they were just marching through the street with a force. So let's read through this. It says 3 people were injured by gunfire in Baxter Park, where a black militia group from out of state was gathered. After what sounded like a gunshot was fired around 1 p.m., the group known as the NFAC had lined up in the park on South 12th Street Saturday morning, while right-wing militia and Black Lives Matter protesters waited downtown. Footage by live streamers showed that near the middle of a group of armed militia members wearing all black, a shot was fired. After a few moments chaos, the members fanned out and kneeled on the ground as police and medical personnel went to treat the victims. Man, this could have ended really badly if everybody just started like firing at each other. You know, a whole war could have broken out in the streets. According to the statement by Louisville Metro Police Chief Robert Schroeder, 3 people were struck by gunfire as a result of a discharge of someone's weapon who was participating in the demonstration. All involved are members of the NFAC and there are no outstanding suspects, Schroeder said. The investigation remains ongoing. He called it a tragic situation that could have been much worse, exactly, and encouraged anyone exercising their Second Amendment rights to do so responsibly. Dozens of people had lined the park to watch the militia, including Roger DeBow, who says he heard a gunshot and heard afterwards that the 2 people who were injured, he says it remained peaceful throughout. I came out here for the unity, he said. The group planned to begin its heavily armed march into the downtown around noon, but hadn't left yet when the apparent gunshot was fired. Meanwhile, 50 to 60 right-wing militia members associated with the local 3 Percenters group lined up on the east side of 5th Street. Those demonstrators were also armed, which most wearing camouflage and some wearing body armor. Louisville Metro Police and riot gear set up barricades to keep, okay, this just keeps going and going and going and going and going. Okay, so yeah, that is horrible. That could have been much worse. That could have broken out into a major battle between factions. It could have, people in the crowd just within each other could have started shooting at each other. With these guns, having this many guns in one place like this, sometimes that can be a recipe for disaster, because you don't know who's trained and who knows what they're doing. And somebody probably had their safety off and they were gripping the trigger and didn't have their finger off the trigger. They probably had their finger on the trigger and didn't have the safety on and just fired. Who knows? But yeah, this is not good. Stuff like this causes movements and protests to become delegitimized. No, not necessarily delegitimized literally, but in the minds of people, because it makes it seem like there's just disorganization, too much emotion, just too much going on at one time. So there cannot be mistakes like this. We cannot afford mistakes like this. There has to be precision and very clear goals and organization. There cannot be none of this foolery going on. So what do you guys think about this? It's horrible, but what do you guys think about it? Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, whenever you do it, however you do it, wherever you do it, just do it. It's your boy Red X Black, and I'm out. Peace.